I could sit around and wait all day.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. This is going to be focused on resetting. Now, my resets are not like anything crazy outlandish. They tend to be very focused on doing things on my own time. So that's what we're going to be doing in this vlog. I have some household chores that I need to do. I want to pick a TBR for August, need to go through some of the systems and habits that I had in place last month and kind of evaluate what is and isn't working. So we're going to do all of those together, and we're also going to do a little bit of cozy gaming, reading, and all of that. So this is going to be a reset inside of a regular vlog. I'm not feeling my very best for the moment, so I think we're going to focus on slow, intentional reset activities. So I think we can start by picking my TBR for August and talking about them, and then we'll go from there.
You lay easy on my mind, like a candle I just burn away. All we really have is time. All we really have is time.
Okay, so I have picked out all of the books that I want to read for the month. We have a good little stack, and we also have some ebooks that I want to read as well. We'll start with what I'm currently reading and then talk about the books that I'm reading for vlogs, for specific reading vlogs, and then kind of what I want to read outside of that. So I am currently reading Crescent City House of Flame and Shadow. This is the third book in the series. It's the conclusion. I have been reading this for like almost 2 months now, I think, or more. I've been reading it with my stepsister and she stopped reading, so I've been waiting for her to catch up, but I am 246 pages in. I have some thoughts. I'm not wholly loving the way that information is being delivered, and I'm not liking really where the overall story is going. And then for videos, for a specific vlog, I am reading Icebreaker. This is a college sports romance. I think the heroine is a figure skater, the hero is a hockey player, I believe, just based on this, and I think they train together, and this is like mega popular. I'm also reading this author's other very popular book called Wildfire. At the time of filming this, Wildfire is available on Kindle Unlimited, which is where I would be reading it, and I don't know at all what that one is about. I think it's about camp counselors, but I could be incorrect. And then I'm also reading Butcher and Blackbird, which is completely different than these two, but it is about serial killers dating each other and like going on dates to kill other people. So that's what I'll be reading for videos this month. And then we have some stuff that I just want to read for myself. So first up, we have This Could Be Us, and the first book in the series I'll be listening to the audiobook of, which I think is Let It Go or Before I Let Go. This is a series of companion novels. I love Kennedy Ryan. More specifically, I have read almost every single one of her independently published works. I haven't been really keeping up to date with her traditionally published, but I have heard amazing things about this and the first one, and obviously, like, I love her independent books. Still, in particular, is one of my favorite romances of all time, so I'm very excited to read this. But this is deeply emotional, and this and the first one are deeply emotional as per usual with Kennedy Ryan, so I don't know at what point I'll get to these, but I definitely want to get to them. And then I have 2 historical romances that I would like to get to. We have Chasing Cassandra, which is the next book in the Ravenel series, and we have Darling Beast, which is the next book in the Maiden Lane series. I have been trying to finish these 2 series for months and months and months now. It was on my goals for the year to finish these 2 series, and I haven't made much progress, so I want to get on it. I'm in the mood to read some series, and historical romance series always just like scratch an itch in my brain, so I'm going to be reading these 2 as well. I would like to continue the Giant Days series with volume 6. This is a series, a graphic novel series about 3 girls who are best friends in university, and this is obviously volume 6. I adore these graphic novels so much. They're so wholesome and cute, and they're just a full good time to read, so I want to continue. And then let's get into the fantasies that I want to read. I am a subscriber of multiple book boxes, specifically fantasy, so the last 3 that we're going to talk about are from those boxes. But first up, we have The Final Empire. I have read this twice or maybe 3 times with the intention of continuing the Mistborn series, and I just never do. So I want to reread this again and then read the Mistborn series. I just am desperate to get to the Stormlight Archive series, so I'm like trying to get through Mistborn desperately. I like Mistborn. The first time I read this, I gave it 5 stars, so obviously like I really love it. And then I really need to get through some of these fantasies from these book boxes. I have at least 7, 3 of them being here, that I haven't even committed to a decision on, like whether I'm gonna read it or if it's just gonna be part of my collection. So I need to check these out and give them a chance and see how I'm feeling. So the first one that we're gonna try is Fathom Folk. I think this has to do with mermaids, just based on the design of the book. We then have To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods, which love. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The first line is, heroes die, cowards live. She has power over death, he has power over her. When 2 enemies strike a dangerous bargain, will they end a war or ignite one? Love that. Sounds very good. And then lastly, we have The Temptation of Magic, and this says, sworn to be enemies, destined to be each other's undoing. I love a good fantasy romance. It looks like it might be something to do with maybe dark academia or something like that. A luscious, forbidden romance that will become your new obsession. Those are all of the things that I plan on reading for the month of August. We'll see how I do. I have really slowed down this year, which I'm not complaining about. I love it. But yeah, I just haven't been reading as much as I usually do. So we'll see how I fare with this, but that is my TBR. Let's go on to the rest of the video.
Take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you. fragile space in a single sail. White rocky island.
Happy Tuesday, friends. I wanted to end the vlog with a little bit of discussion. I know I said that this was going to be like multiple days, but I am about to start a PMDD episode, and one of the most important parts of mental health advocacy and acceptance is openness and transparency, and I try to be as open and transparent with you guys as I feel comfortable being. And a couple of videos ago, like a month or so ago, I put a very real and honest video out about how I was feeling at the time, and it was a really hard video to make and edit and leave up and post and all of that. I think I have been doing better since then. I have gotten on medication and I am not feeling as bad as I was then. Even though I'm going into an episode and I can feel that it is bad, I have been doing well. I have had a lot of things to focus on. I have been making more content, different types of content. I've been focusing on these creative projects that have helped me a ton. And I can't stress the importance of finding special interests and really diving into them. And it can be hard because I think there's a tendency to hyperfixate, and that's definitely something that I fall into, and I allow myself to do it, and then I try to ground myself and make sure that I'm checking in with the people in my life and with myself to see where I'm at when I have noticed that I've been fixating on one thing for a long time. But the exploration of my creativity has been a massive help for me. And again, even though I am going into this episode that I feel like is going to be maybe a little bit more on the rough side, I know that I have a lot to look forward to, and I have stuff that I can focus on. I am ending the video here, and I know this is a short one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. I would love to talk down below about what your August plans are, what you're going to be reading, what you're doing. I feel good about the things that I have accomplished over the past couple of days. It hasn't been a ton, but I feel comfortable with that being the reset that I have for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. I would love to talk down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in vlogs and other things. I do a ton of stuff over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next one.
On the trail, just us and the